Hey all, I just want to show you this thing that I got, a little etching of Jimi Hendrix's Gravestone. I got this in, it's dated on the sort of bottom right of the, where 1970 is, and you can see it says 1996. In 96 I was in Seattle for a big event, staying at this hotel. I knew that Hendrix was buried at Greenwood Cemetery. I had no idea where it was, any of that. Had no plan to go there. But so I woke up one day at the hotel, and it turned out that the morning thing I was supposed to go to was canceled, and we had half a day to kill. And someone told me that they had a car service, a limousine service for us, sort of on demand. So I went out there to the limo driver. I said, "Hey, I got time to kill. Let's drive around to see something." So we're driving around. I just asked him. He was a local guy, obviously. Where's Greenwood Cemetery? He said, "Oh, it's about 20 minutes." I said, "Let's go there. We got time to kill." So we drive out there. Now, at the time, no, actually, I didn't know where his grave site was. So we go into the office. I walk into the office. And I walked in the door, and the guy says, "If you're looking for Hendrix, he's blah, blah, blah." And he told me, he knew exactly. I guess the only people that come into the office were, at that time anyway, were people looking for Hendrix's grave. So he told me where it was and walked over there. And there were a couple of kids there, teenagers. And one of them had a stack of paper, like that paper, and colored pencils, and he was just Hendrix's grave was down on the ground at the time. Now they've built this big mausoleum thing, but this stone, his gravestone, was just a regular one, flat down on the ground. So you could put a paper over it and do an etching of the grave. So he had a stack of a dozen of these that he was just doing, and we got to talk, and he had run away from home in Oklahoma and made his way to Seattle. And we were just talking, and he said he was really trying to make some money and get back home. He wanted to get back to his parents. 18-year-old kid or 19 or something. So I said, "Well, maybe I can help you out. I'll buy one of your etchings off you." And he said, "Yeah, great." And I said, "How much?" He said, "Well, I don't know, just however you can help me." So he said, "If you got $10, I'll take it." And I said, "I'll tell you what, I'll take you." I took out all the cash. It was the mid-90s. You carried cash back then. I took out all the cash I had, which was like $56. And I said, "Give me the whole stack of all of them." So I took all of them off his hands, kept this one, and I gave the other ones out as Christmas gifts that year to Hendrix fans that I know. But anyway, you can't get this anymore because they disinterred Jimi, I guess is the word, and built this big monstrosity, in my opinion, ugly and disgusting monument. So this gravestone is now way up in the air, 15, 20 feet up in the air. You can't get it. You can't get access to it to do this. But anyway, if you can't read it, it says, "Forever in our hearts, James M. Jimi Hendrix." And it's got his strat there. But anyway, a cool little artifact that you can't get anymore. Was hard enough to get before, impossible to get now. But it is one of my prized artifacts. Good luck.